The Swiss mountain range we've landed in may look like a chocolate box cover, but believe me, the tracks in this brand new cross-country venue are far from sweet or indulgent. Add to that a volatile mix of riders trying to peak for Paris and those pushing for World Cup glory, and we have a feast of action for you this weekend in Crans-Montana. It is round 5 of the UCI Mountain Bike World Cup. Let's tuck in.
So an asphalt sprint up the hill before a tight left-hand turn heads up into the tree line. And then 2 really fast, wickedly off-camber descents. Leads them back onto the blacktop again, and they can sprint then uphill towards the start-finish circuit. They're under starters' orders, the lights are red. And they go green, and they are off. Sam Gaze in the rainbow jersey as the UCI World Champion launches right from the start.
Sam Gaze getting the whole shot.
Huge reserves of power for the New Zealand rider out front. The Canyon Collective then. Sorry, Alpecin de Koenig, excuse me, alongside him now. Jordan Sarrou at the bottom of the climb. This
There of that other rider just getting taken out a little bit, locking bars.
Meanwhile, back at the front, this is the Red Bull Roots and Rolls section. Extremely steep off-camber descent. Schwarzbar makes good work of it, as does Schurter. Then it's Blooms in the green jersey for your shot in 3rd place.
Yeah, Thomas Litcher as well, really good short track rider in good form in cross country as well, having a good start.
Spadari in the Chilean national jersey. And a big crash further down the pack for one of the Lexware riders.
And again, and then Pidcock on the right.
Pidcock having a bobble, cuts between the trees, trying to get around someone else's crash. So Switzerland 2nd, 3rd and 4th for the time being.
Yeah, Luca Brido as well. Good start from him. He had a great result last week in Valdicello on home turf. One rider missing in this short track. Thomas Maxson rider, tears foot again.
Well, we're hearing from Josh Carlson. Apparently Tom Pidcock, there he is through your shot now. He slipped a pedal on the start and went backwards through the pack like a stone, so it definitely wasn't tactical. Also going backwards is Sam Gaze, 29th now. We saw that knee of his heavily strapped up as Thomas Litcher's off the front now. Lapierre Mavic Unity rider, Swiss national champion in that red jersey. Yeah, one of the original big names of mountain bike racing.
Schwarzbauer just going up the outside, wants to get the position going into the woods. Smart move.
I think he's the oldest man to win a UCI World Cup as well. Ned over 39, I think he was.
Legend.
Still Blevins at the front though. The top of this climb, and Litcher just shuffled back into the pack slightly then.
And also Garina Dix rider just on the back of this group. That's 4 Swiss now in this front group.
Pidcock, by my screen in the booth, which is just updated, is up into 9th now. Aldridge digging deep in the white jersey for Cannondale. Pidcock now checking over the shoulder, sees Nino Schurter. A lot of respect between those 2 riders.
Pidcock just going clear with the 2 Scott-Swiss power, driving
Pidcock
it now.
Into the front, moves the hands in towards the stem. Filippo Colombo, look at the size difference with him and Tom Pidcock. And he's taking the Scotch Ram riders clear off the group. Tom Pidcock then heads up towards the start-finish line. Tom Pidcock crosses it with 2 laps to go, and he's got Filippo Colombo and Nino Schurter in close contention. Here we go. Tom Pidcock attacks the Red Bull Roots and Rolls descent. Aldridge on a slightly different line, has to turn hard left, dancing on the sidewall with tyres.
Pidcock off.
Schurter loses out a spot to Luca Brido.
Yeah, Nino there just losing on one of the routes, getting pushed offline.
Did well to adjust though.
It's just the pressure of Pidcock and forcing mistakes now in the other riders.
So it's Pidcock, Aldridge, Brido, Schurter. There is Tom Pidcock now. Can anyone live with this pace up the climb? Look at the cadence up there. Still punching, still swinging. Shelb, only 4 seconds off him, you know now.
Yeah, he's closing that gap to Pidcock. Luca Brido as well, we know he's in good form.
Here he is, into the descent for the last time then. Tom Pidcock, wee buns, absolutely no problem. Put him off. Shelb, bit of crisis management in the middle of that one, gets away with it. Behind him it's Brido, then Brandel, then Blevins.
But Pidcock's got a great line down that Roots and Rocks.
And he has done what Tom Pidcock tends to do. Shelb still plenty of fight in him. But look at that gap now. Tom Pidcock heads towards the line. Tom Pidcock stone last at the end of lap 1, and he's number 1 with a bullet. Crom Montana, Tom Pidcock takes the win in the short track ahead of Julian Shelb. Take a bow. Unstoppable in Switzerland as the clouds continue to blow in. Pidcock from Shelb, career best for him, then Brido, Blevins, Brandel, Scherter, Colombo, Guarini, De Flamont, Aldridge, your top 10, covered by Just.
What a display, Tom Pidcock. You made it hard on yourself from the very start. Tell us about that race from the very last position to the very first position.
Oh, yeah, I didn't make it easy, that's for sure. Yeah, the start, I unclipped, and then I was at the back, and then I was actually just getting dropped at that first climb. They were going so fast. You know, coming from a week of long stage race, it's something a little bit different. But yeah, then I just was riding full, just to pick off riders every time on the climb, and yeah, that was my tactic, just ride full gas.
But he'll enjoy the top step for now. Pidcock from Shelb, from Brido, your top 3. Here in Crom Montana.